Well, if you're into tech, it's probably pretty likely that you've heard of or come across content from today's guest. Joining me right now is Trisha Hershberger. She's a two-time Streamy Award winner, and you upload everything from gaming, tech, entertainment, all kinds of stuff. You know, we call it nerd culture content, but a lot of people just love this stuff, which I think is great.
It's true, yes. Yeah. Fandom culture is now pop culture, which is such a reversal from, I think, how a lot of us felt about it 20 years ago or more.
And, you know, before we came on camera, because I love teasing stuff that people have coming up, you were like, yes, but I can't talk about it. So at the end of the month, we have to circle back.
Yes, at the end of this month, I will have some very big news to share.
Any little hint?
Well, I can say that most of the content I make is in the vein of consumer technology and gaming, and this project will merge both of those with competitive gaming. So it's going to be a good time.
Okay, that was a really great tease. All right, so let's talk about how you got into this gaming/tech world. How did this even start?
Well, I started as a hobbyist. From the time I was a kid, I played a lot of video games and had to learn to upgrade my own computer in order to play said video games. And then as I got older, I got a degree in theater and moved out to Los Angeles to pursue a career in the entertainment industry, only to find out that you can talk about things you're passionate about on camera and people like that.
Oh, look at that.
So I kind of tripped and fell into the YouTube scene and now Twitch and social media. And I consider myself very fortunate that I get to talk about what I love for a living.
Okay, so how long ago was that for you?
About 10 years ago. So I've been doing what I do now full time for about a decade.
So you've seen I feel like I've seen so many changes from 10 years ago, from 15 years ago up until now. What do you think of all the changes, and where do you think streaming is going?
I'll tell you, it keeps it interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
It has changed a lot in the last 10 years, and I'm not just saying this because I'm on a live streamed program right now, but streaming is where it's at. People want to know things as soon as they're happening. They like that live energy, and it's nice to be able to connect with everyone who's watching as well. So streaming is where it's at.
You have great energy, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you want to stay for our segment called What's the Buzz?
I mean, I will stay and hang out with you anytime.
Perfect. I recruited another person. Okay, so you host DIY in 5 for Kingston Technology. Tell me about that.
That's correct. That is a series that takes more complex tech topics and breaks them down so that the everyday consumer can feel comfortable DIYing it itself. So everything from my computer is randomly shutting off, how do I troubleshoot this, to I'm out of storage on my iPhone, how do I fix that? We cover those in little 5-minute or less segments online.
I love this because I feel like a lot of people are actually kind of intimidated by tech and they don't really know what to do, so this is really helpful.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than people think it is. I think once you get over kind of the scare factor, you'll feel good about it and bring some confidence to it. You got this.
I love this. Okay, let's talk about Twitch. You got a Twitch channel too.
I do. I love Twitch. It's my favorite platform to create for. I think having a live theater background really helps me to engage with the community. But it's just, it's in the now, it's interactive, and I play a variety of games on my Twitch channel. So I do an indie game showcase once a week, and I'll pretty much cover every new AAA that comes out.
I love this. Okay, so do you have any advice for people or women who are trying to break into this world?
If you're trying to break into this world, what I would say is do something that makes you happy first and foremost, and forget all the other noise. It's the only way you'll be able to stay consistent and not get burnt out. And then when the other noise does start to come, because with enough persistence you will be successful, make sure not to take criticism from anyone you wouldn't go to for advice.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so I feel like you're just involved in so many different things. Is there something that you haven't done yet that you'd like to dive into?
Oh man, that's a great question. I think more improv-based content would be really fun. I do a lot of live streaming, and I get to dabble in TTRPG streaming every now and then, so I think more Dungeons and Dragons work could be fun.
Okay, I love that. All right, so you heard it from her. She's sticking around for What's the Buzz, so that's perfect. I know you don't know what that is, but I'll explain it to you, and you're in good hands.
Perfect.
All I need is your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Remember, we want you to be a part of the show, so head over to our Instagram page to weigh in on the segment called What's the Buzz, and we are going to be putting up this interview as well as all the information so you can get a hold of Trisha on our website at kcalnews.com/themorningwrap. Thank you, and you're sticking around because here's the topic, okay?
Okay.
So, would you be interested to sit in an adult-only section on a plane? Think about it. I already got a reaction.
Okay.
We're going to break down this topic coming up next.